What's up, guys? We're back again for another Marvel Puzzle Quest video. This time, excuse me, we have 5-star RIRI Williams. Ironheart 3.0. Alright, let's get into this. Ability is listed at level 255, followed by 450. Level 255, 20,000 health. Level 450, base champ level, 81,000. I don't, like, I mean, that's quite high. I guess it is, right? Because her 4-star, like, I guess it's correct, because her 4-star has really high health as well. They should have given her, like, 90,000, even. That would have been cool. Oh, wow, 4-star. Okay, so her blue ability, Intelligent Design, is a 4-star ability. Creates 3 2-turn blue suppression device repeater tiles. These tiles deal 354 damage. Okay, so the passive, and create 1 strength 63 protect tiles. Adds 5 overcharge points. Max level 1,424 damage for each repeater tile. I'm assuming that's for each repeater tile, right? It doesn't say, but doesn't say it doesn't either, right? And then the projectiles, 253. So this seems like a passive damage ability with those repeater tiles, and a protection ability as well. So, I mean, you could put this one at 5, but I don't know yet. Let's look over it. All right, level 4. Let's see. At level 4, you add 4 overcharge tiles, or overcharge points. Okay, max level 1,994 damage for each repeater tile. And then you get 3 strength, right? It says strength 354 tiles. Wait, do these repeater tiles throw out projectiles? If they do, that's cool. If they don't, then that's cool. Okay, so, and create 1 strength. Okay, so these tiles deal... Oh, they do! So you're going to be getting 3 protect tiles right off the rip. At level 4, you're going to be dealing quite a bit of damage. 2, 3, 4, about almost 5,000, a little bit over 5,000, and then almost 1,000. That's a little bit over 1,000 projectile damage, or protection. So you're basically going to be dealing, they're going to be dealing no match damage to you. Level 5, so you deal 2,563 damage per repeater tile, I hope, and then the damage, right, and then the strength, you're going to be throwing out 455 projectiles. I think she's a support character, just from reading this ability, right, the blue. Right now, I would have this one at 5 for now. But let's go over the other abilities. And it's low costing too. Oh, we forgot the passive. So the passive, if RIRI reaches 10 overcharge points, she creates a 4-turn short circuit count on tiles, which disables her abilities. Every turn, and when RIRI makes a match 4, she loses 1 overcharge point. So every turn you're going to be losing 1 overcharge point regardless. And if you make a match 4, that's extra, right? Every turn, and yeah, okay, so and when RIRI makes a match 4, she loses 1 overcharge point. I wonder if you make a match 5, if that counts. It doesn't say match 4 or higher, right? So they're gonna end up fixing that, because I just found that. I just figured that out. All right, so level 5, I guess, right? The passive damage is pretty good. Low cost and ability. If you can activate this 2 times. That's 6 tiles. That's like close to 15,000 damage, and that's 6 projectiles per turn. So that's pretty McNasty. That's pretty good. All right, so level, or her red ability, Repulsory Charge, is a 3 red AP costed ability. Choose to fire either a standard or overcharged blast. A standard blast deals 1,751 damage and converts 4 random blue, green, or red basic tiles to charge tiles. A standard blast deals. Okay, so standard blast is single target. Overcharge blast is AoE. The standard blast deals the damage, but also converts 4 random blue, green, or red basic tiles to charge tiles, and adds 4 overcharge points. An overcharged blast deals 700 damage to the enemy team and doubles the number of tiles converted and overcharge points gained. So if you do the overcharged, you're going to be generating 8 overcharge points and 8 charge tiles. So I'm thinking Jane Foster. Pair her with Jane Foster with this one. Pair her with, Polaris, Kitty Pryde, Beta Ray build type stuff with her intelligent design. And then RIRI's red passive, repulsor charge passive is RIRI's intelligent design passive is always unlocked. So with that being said, let's see what this does. Her intelligent design passive is always unlocked. She creates. Okay, so they're kind of making her good. But then they're like nullifying her abilities. So if you're thinking about activating her repulsor charge like a billion times, like let's say you activate this 3 times, you have the whole board filled with charge tiles, and that's like the maximum that you're allowed to activate it, right? Because if you use the overcharge blast, you're going to be generating 8. Actually, no, you're only able to activate it twice, if I'm not mistaken. Because if you do the overcharge blast, you gain double charge tiles and double overcharge points. So that's 16 overcharge points for the second activation if you're hitting for AoE. Single target, you're only generating 4 and 4. So it's kind of situational. I don't know how I feel about this. Like I said, we got to play test her when she's released. But so far, she seems to me like a support character for various teams. I don't know yet. But Jade Foster maybe? Easy charge tiles? Easy 1-turn charge tiles on the board. And then, okay, so if you activate this with Jane Foster, let's say you activate this on the second turn, right? Then Jane Foster's passive on the third turn is going to be destroying so much tiles. Because you're going to have 8 charge tiles plus the charge tiles that Jane Foster has. I guess this is kind of weird to me why they would do this to this character. I don't know. But like I said, they're always doing something great. Like this, there has to be something to this character that makes that like there's a reason behind why her abilities are the way they are. But let's go over let's go over her repulsor charge, level 3 to level 5. Level 3, standard blast. Standard blast deals 2,000 damage. Overcharge blast deals 840 team damage. Okay, so standard deals 8,446. AoE damage, obviously, for the overcharge blast is 3,000. Level 4. Okay, so standard 2,000. Overcharge blast, AoE damage, and gain 3 overcharge points. So level 4, you gain 3. Level 5, okay, so level 4 and 5, you gain 3. I don't know why that says... Okay, so I'm confused. Alright, but level 5, you deal, for single target damage, 12,000. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to be more. No, I don't think that's... I think it is going to be 12k at 450 base champ level. And AoE damage is 5k, and you automatically put 3 charge tiles out on the board, and you generate 3 overcharge tiles. That's what they're called. Overcharge points, excuse me. So I mean, I guess you have to have repulsor charge at 5. Unless it's a 4-5, or unless it's a 5-3-5 ability. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. RIRI's intelligent design passive is always unlocked. That's mighty weird. I wouldn't want that one to be unlocked. Alright, so let's go over Aural Assault. Aerial? Is that Aerial? Or Aerial Assault? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to say Assault. Alright, double A. Okay, so 4 green AP cost and ability. RIRI goes airborne for 1 turn and launches a sonic suppression attack. Stuns up to 3 enemies for 1 turn. Adding 5 overcharge points. For every 2 enemy projectiles on the board, the enemy better... for every 2 enemy projectiles on the board, the enemy better prepares and a random enemy is not stunned. What? So you're only stunning if the enemy has a projectile on the board, you're going to be only stunning 2 of the enemy team. I am starting not to like this character. I'm sorry. What is going on here? Like, I understand all of these abilities. They put it in layman's terms, basically for everybody. Even me, I don't know. I'm not liking this character. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind during the playtesting. I have no idea. RIRI's intelligent design passive is always unlocked. Okay, so that's fine, but okay, so level 3 adds 4 overcharge points. Level 4, each 4 enemy projectiles negates a stun. Level 5, each enemy projectile negates a stun. What? So they made her good on the AP cost, but they made her bad with each ability. I do not like this character right off the rip. I'm saying it. Even if I find something that makes her broken, I don't like it. I just like what? It's only 1 turn. You're only stunning the enemy for 1 turn. Each enemy, that is. So you're basically getting like a chasm stun. Even 5-star Spider-Man Peter Parker's stun is better than this, and it costs 6 blue AP. You stun the enemy team for 2 turns. Oh no, it is 1. No, it's 2, I think. If it's... I might be wrong. I don't know. But, so... There's nothing in her whole kit that basically says, hey, let me destroy your projectiles or your sap tiles, strike, attack, or projectiles, and deal massive amounts of damage to you. There's no incentive to the aerial assault, or however you pronounce this. I'm just gonna call it aerial assault. There's no incentive to this ability, aerial assault. There's none whatsoever. RIRI goes airborne for 1 turn and launches a sonic suppression attack. Okay, that's cool. She goes airborne for 1 turn. None of these abilities help her go airborne for more than 1 turn. Stuns up to 3 enemies for 1 turn. Or turns, right? Stun is basically Peter Parker and Chasm AoE stun is what this is. Adding 5 overcharge points. Okay. For every 2 enemy projectiles on the board, the enemy better prepares and a random enemy is not stunned. Okay, so Silver Surfer can't be stunned, and we're going to be seeing a lot of him because like the meta counter and all that, right? The only characters I can think of that that are consistent with defense styles is Beta Ray Bill with Polaris, Kitty Pryde, 5-star Carnage. There's a lot of characters that use defense tiles, but realistically, Beta Ray Bill, if he's on the enemy team, you're not gonna be able to stun anybody unless you use her with Chasm. Right, so if you use RIRI Williams with Chasm, he automatically stuns the enemy team at the beginning of the match. Then this right here works perfectly, because 1 match, you can use regular boosts. You don't even have to use a boost that costs hero points, right? The 100 hero points, which is, in my opinion, needs to be changed to no hero points. Just let us use 1,000 ISO 8 or red ISO 8 to purchase these boosts because hero points is just ridiculous. Right. Just use the two AP color boosts. That's it. That's all you need for Riri Williams. And then you just make one match in red, blue, or green, and you have her colors. You have the ability activated in the, second turn, unless you make a random match 5. But there's no incentive to destroying enemy special tiles. In order for this to even be worthwhile, pair her with Chasm. He does not let the enemy activate anything in the beginning of the match. Pair her with Jane Foster, but then removing those defense tiles takes forever. I'm gonna put Aerial Assault at literally 3. I would literally remove this ability from her if I had the chance. I don't like it at all. Is this AoE stun for 1 turn? Amazing. Maybe 2 turns. That would have made her broken. That would have made her not broken, but that would have made her really good. I get it, but it's mind-boggling as to how not good this ability is. This character should have been good. Should have been how would I say this? I feel like this character is going in the direction of Wasp with her green ability. So basically, she only has 2 abilities. Her best build, in my opinion, 5-5-3, because her green at 3 still stuns. She still stuns for AoE, right? And goes airborne. So her green at 3 still works, and you're getting 4 overcharge points, which is fine. And funny enough, her green on the 5-star version is exactly the same as the green on her 4-star version. It just sucks. It's not good. It's horrible. So that's why best build on both Riri's 5-star and 4-star is blue and red at 5, green at 3. I mean, 4 AP for an AoE 1-turn stun, great. Just, you better hope there's no defense tiles. And then the overcharge tiles is basically saying, hey, we're going to make Riri Williams trash and make you guys think she's good. I'm sorry to be so negative about this character, but I think she is not good outside of her blue and red. And even then, 1 activation per turn. You want to make those match 4s. You want to not let, her overcharge reach 10. If Riri reaches 10 overcharge points, she creates a 4-turn short circuit countdown tile, which disables her abilities. You don't want her overcharge tiles going to 10, which is inevitable because 1 activation of this, 1 activation of this, obviously you're going to hit for the overcharge blast because you want double the charge tiles. Maybe she's a feeder in 2-day PvP for Jane Foster. You hit for 1 repulsor charge, you throw out 8 charge tiles out on the board. She has those 80,000 health. She has 80,000 health, right? 8 charge tiles. Next turn, Jane Foster goes wild, destroys the entire board for 2-3 turns, and you win. Her intelligent design, passive damage, projectiles, good. But who destroys projectiles? Jane Foster. She destroys every tile in the game. So 5-5-3 best build, in my opinion. At level 5, each 5 enemy projectiles negates a stun. Each 3... Okay, so as for overcharge points... Okay, so at level 4, 4 enemy projectiles negate a stun. So... I mean, it's not that bad, but I just don't like it. I don't. Who knows? I don't know how I feel. I don't know. This is the first character that I do a review on that I am just in shock as to how horrible I think she is. Her blue ability, you pair her with Polaris and Beta Ray Bill. That's it. Right? Maybe she's a counter to Chasm. So when Chasm dies and he revives, you have projectiles out on the board with Riri Williams. Like, I don't know. And they have they have their own Riri Williams out on the board. Like, you don't get stunned, but that's kind of like weird and situational, right? They have to have their own for your Riri to not get stunned, right? I don't know. I mean, best build 553. It's right, like it's just right there. 553 best build. You could pair her with Polaris in PvP Simulator. I think Polaris and Beta Ray Bill. Just I guess you could perma-stun the enemy team with them. And you could fill the board up with your defense styles. So PvP Simulator best team is Polaris, Beta Ray Bill, I'm thinking, right? Because you want to abuse the blue ability. And then let's see. Like, it's so simple, but yet so not simple, right? Because best team for 2-day PvP for Riri, in my opinion, just to super boost Jane Foster, is Jane Foster. You get to activate Repulsor Charge. You might as well only focus on that and super boost Jane Foster's yellow, and then literally insta-kill the entire team. 2 turns, fill the board up with 16 charge tiles. You 2-3 turns, generate enough yellow, hit for AoE, kill down 2 characters, and then next turn use blue with Jane, so on and so forth. It's just that simple, but yet this character is not, I do not like these. I get it. They're trying to make this character as abusive as possible with her abilities costing so low action points, AP. So low AP cost, right? Like the lowest they could have gotten. But they're making her they're basically making her a basic 5-star with these overcharge points. Maybe if they would have made it 15 to 20, not 10, you only get 1 or 2 activations. But like I said, we're gonna have to see. So best build is 553. 2-day PvP team, in my opinion, is Jane Foster. You basically support Jane Foster and supercharge her. You get the AoE stun with her green. Jane Foster destroys tiles, so you will eventually get the AoE stun. And she has high health as well. Obviously, PvP Simulator, I'm going to say the easiest team to pair her with is Beta Ray Bill and Polaris, just because you have 2 tanks, not just one. Just like Kamala Khan, Beta Ray Bill, right? You could stun from Polaris, and you could stun from Riri Williams. Maybe even PvP Simulator meta counter, right? Use Wanda, 5-star Scarlet Witch, 5-star Crystal, the Inhuman, and Riri Williams. But the feeder updates, let's look into that. Sorry for being so negative in this video. I just am it's weird to me why they would make a character so good but yet so trash. Alright, so new 3-star Iron Man Model 40 feeds Hulkbuster and Riri Williams, obviously. The new Riri Williams 4-star feeds 5-star Riri Williams 3.0 Ironheart. 3-star Quicksilver feeds 4-star War Machine James Rhodes. And 4-star War Machine feeds 5-star Rescue. Huh. And on another note, pair Ironheart with Rescue and test that out. That could be a really good combo. But then again, Rescue's not that good. Pepper Potts, she needs an update as well as Wasp. Who knows? Maybe they'll update Rescue to fit the playstyle of Ironheart 5-star and give Rescue counter overcharge tiles. But yeah, that's pretty much pretty much it for this video, guys. Sorry for being negative, but I just don't understand. Like, I understand the character, but I don't understand why make her so good and so bad at the same time. Alright. That's it for this video, guys. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And PQ's Life, I'm out.